on, and we are live. Hello there, folks. Welcome to the last Druid Mooncast for 2015. Tonight we're doing a very simple sort of Sumble type ritual. So those who are not familiar with Sumble, it's pretty much sacred drinking. We're going to do a little bit of invocations and that jazz leading up to. Then we'll do a round of boasts and a round of toasts. No oaths, because we're not dealing with that BS and all the quandaries and tangled questions that come up with trying to do oaths, especially in a format like this. So we'll do that. Then we'll do a final offering. Then an omen, then the waters of life, and should be nice and simple. If anybody who's watching has boasts or toasts that they want to share, the Q&A app should be up and running. So just enter in your boast or your toast when we get to those rounds. And we'll probably repeat this right later on because I'm not seeing any actual viewers in the chat right now. So when we get to that point, I'll repeat the instructions and all. But
if anybody is watching this now or later, keep in mind this is not a full core order ritual.
Oh yeah, this is
just so you're aware of that.
Yeah, this is going to be down and dirty and kind of simple. We're basically going to be calling on the Earth Mother, Spirit of Inspiration, the Kindreds, and then to the drinking. So if you've got wine at home, water at home, soda pop, I don't think it really matters. Just something that you can kind of drink.
Ovaltine?
Yes, Ovaltine. No, we were just talking about copyright stuff, and maybe we shouldn't mention Ovaltine.
No Ovaltine. Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Fortified.
Yes. Anywho, that's it. I guess we'll take a moment here to sort of recenter after that silliness, and so close your eyes, take a deep breath, find your center. First and foremost, we call out to the Earth Mother. Blessed Mother, you who bore us, you who sustain us, and because we walk upon you, we are united, no matter how far away from one another we are. Blessed Earth Mother, unite us this night, no matter how distant we might be from one another, as your children and those walking upon you. We are as close as a whispered word. Blessed Earth Mother, may you find this offering acceptable. Hail to you, Blessed Earth Mother.
Hail to you, Blessed Earth Mother.
Sarah, would you call upon the Spirit of Inspiration for us?
Hail to the powers of inspiration. May you fill us with those inspired words and actions. May you accept this gift, and may the bardic flame burn bright within us. Hail, powers of inspiration.
Hail, powers of inspiration.
Mike, would you call upon the ancestors for us?
Hail, ancestors, from the line of Ask and Embla to the line of our Alfar and Desir, with wisdom and strength, you guide us from realms above and below. With wisdom and strength, you guide us from within our blood. We honor you. Be with us in our right. Ancestors, accept our offering.
Ancestors,
accept our offering.
Diane, would you call upon the spirits of nature for us?
We call upon the nature spirits, the worldly spirits, the spirits of this place. You who are mortal like us, and you who are mortal unlike us. You who live within our homes, you who live within our world, you who live within our minds and our dreams. We honor you this night, great worldly spirits, and ask you to please accept this offering. Worldly spirits, accept this offering.
Worldly
Worldly
spirits,
spirits, accept this offering.
I do believe the spirits are saying that they accept the offering.
Mm-hmm.
If you couldn't hear, our cat was yelling in the background. Blessed deities, those of the realm above, those of this realm, those of the realm below, we call to you. Join us this night and find our offering acceptable. Hail to the gods and goddesses.
Hail to the
Hail, gods and goddesses.
All right. So, again, we're going to do a round of toasts and boasts. I think we'll start with boasts. I keep mixing the two, transposing the two as I say them. We'll start with boasts. I guess I'll go first,
Okay.
and then Di, and then I guess Sarah, then Mike, and we'll come around, and if anyone else throws in a boast, we'll get to that. But basically what happens is you say your boast or your toast, we drink, and then move on to the next person. So, I guess my boast is I this year successfully completed my last term as chieftain of the Norsekin and was not expelled and was not burnt at the stake in any way, shape, or form. So I'm proud of that. So hail me.
Hail Nick.
Hail.
Hail.
Die.
So the fact that we are now boasting made me think to change horns, because this is actually the Sassafras Grove Champion's horn, and I was the champion at the Lunasaw Games this year. It was the first time I've been Grove champion since 1997, when at that time there was only one game, and I won it at the very first Sassafras Ritual I ever went to. And so this year we had 9 games, and I was the overall winner, and I was very excited about that. So, yeah, I'm Sassafras Grove champion, yo. Hail.
Hail
Hail.
em.
Thanks, Titus.
We have a mouthy Siamese, for those who don't know.
Mhm.
And, yes. Hi, buddy.
Titus wants to boast. Apparently.
What do you want to say?
Probably something about how cute he is. But,
He's boasting about how adorable he is.
okay. Does Daphne have a boast?
Do you want to say something? What do you want to say? The phone's broken. Here, give it to Daddy. I don't know what happened. The phone's broken. Sad.
Maybe she broke it. Yay for her strength.
Yay. For me, I just had some really great work news come through, so I'm very, very happy about that, and that's what I'm going to boast in, that I'm got good things coming this next year. Woo.
Congrats.
Go, Sarah.
Hail. All right. Well, I just finished Nature Awareness 1.
Woo.
So I will be, my mentor is looking over it now, but I will be submitting it probably here within the week, pending any issues or not. I think my writing on it was pretty good this year, and I hope it passes. So, but I think it will. So that's my boast.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Hail.
All right, for anyone who has just joined us, again, we were doing boasts. So if you have a boast that you would like to throw in the mix, just enter it into the Q&A app, and we'll share it with everyone and drink to your accomplishment. We'll give it a moment here, and I'm assuming have serenade all Siamese. So, or not. That's when he has to shut up. Is when I cue him to say. So, let's see here. Give it a moment or two. Don't know where M went, but
Recording something is up.
okay. And let's see here. Again, if anybody new has joined in, right now we're doing the boast portion of the Sumble. So if you have a boast, just enter it into the Q&A app, and we'll announce it and drink to you. And if nobody does, we'll give it another minute or two, and then we'll move on to the toasts. So.
We can always toast now, and then we can, catch up at the end and see if anything.
That's true. We can circle back around. So let's see here. Toasts.
I have a toast.
Okay, you go ahead because I'm trying to think.
So that's what I was confirming, because I was just looking out the window, and I thought I was seeing snow, which was freaking amazing because it has been like in the 50s and 60s here in Pittsburgh, which is really weird for this time of year, and has not been so very much to my liking, trying to get into the Yuletide spirit. So I just looked outside, and yes, and it even sort of laid on the plants. So I am going to be toasting to the snow! Hail the snow!
Hail to the snow.
Hail Scotty. Yeah, I mean, I know I've enjoyed walking around in just a t-shirt and shorts the past month. But it's been kind of that like, yeah, this is great. This is probably not a good thing in the long run. But Sarah, did you have something?
I do. I have a toast. I want to toast our Archdruid Kirk Thomas, just to say thank you for your years of service. Since he won't be running again, I want to just say thank you, Kirk.
Thank you, Kirk. Hail
Sure.
Kirk.
Hail.
Hail.
All right, Mike, you got anything?
Yeah, I do have a toast. This year I've found myself coming into relationship with Freya. So, I don't officially have patrons, but if I did, Odin and Freya would be too, and they are quite the power pair, and they've helped me see things from a variety of perspectives. So, I'm thankful for that, and hail Odin and Freya.
Hail!
Hail, Odin and Freya.
That reminds me, Friday is usually when I make offerings to Freya, so hail Freya.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
I don't think we have something.
Yes. So Nathan Malik, one of our friendly Canucks, boasts that he is the new security supervisor at their local university. So.
Woohoo!
Hail.
Hail.
Warriors.
Let's see here. Toast. Toast to my lovely wife M, who has been suffering from a number of medical maladies this past year, from migraines to just bad joint stuff, and has continued to press on and fight and not give in to just an F it all attitude. So hail M.
Hail, M.
Hail.
Do you drink to yourself when someone toasts to you?
Sure.
Okay. I figured it was Norse that probably would. But.
Yeah. So, all right. Does anybody have any toasts? We'll give it another minute here for anyone in the viewing section. So if you have toasts or boasts, if you're just new into the thing, throw it into the Q&A.
Or if you have another boast.
Or another boast. Yeah.
There's four of us. I don't
Yeah.
think we're okay.
Well, I mean, Sarah's also on a timeline here,
I know.
so we can't just keep circling it around.
Mhm.
But we'll give it another moment or so, then we'll do the final offering, and then move on to the omens and the return flow and all, and then let Sarah get to Star Wars.
Ooh.
So should I call you Reverend Skywalker tonight, or?
Luke was probably always one of my favorites, I must admit.
Here's a Star Wars. I've got a Star Wars themed toast.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, to J.J. Abrams for bringing back my childhood.
Ah.
Woohoo!
Woo!
It's a monumental task. I work in the production industry. I'm not high up or anything, but taking on something like that was probably the most monumental and most stressful thing you could possibly do.
Oh yeah, especially Star Wars, especially
Exactly.
after Star Trek Into Darkness, where everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna screw this up, dude."
Right. So, hail JJ.
Hail,
Hail,
Judge.
JJ.
All right. So doesn't look like we have any other toasts or boasts coming in from the viewing section. So we'll move on to the final offering. What, M? Were you going to do that?
Yep,
So
would you like
go
me
ahead.
to offer some wine?
Yes.
To our bountiful Earth Mother, the spirits of inspiration, and kindred all, we thank you for hearing our boasts and our toasts, all of us across the many miles, as we have gathered tonight around our common fire, as members and friends of Onryock fame. Holy ones, accept our offerings.
Holy ones, accept our offerings.
All right. Blessed kindreds, we have offered. So, though, like I'd say, our offerings have been accepted. We ask, what offerings, what blessings do you have to give in return? Nauthies, the need fire. During the darkest times of the year, they give us the fire that will keep us warm. We thank you. Blessed kindreds, we ask, going forth to the next Druid moon, what wisdom do you impart to us? The thorn, Thorisaz, to keep the giant's strength with us. So, I'd say these omens are good. Hail.
Very possible.
Hail.
So, Reverend Skywalker, bring us the waters of love.
Blessed kindreds, we have offered to you, and you have given us your blessing in return. We ask you to fill these waters with the powers that you have blessed us with the need fire, with those fires to keep us warm during this cold, dark time, and with the strength of the giants to help us through this next month. Blessed kindreds, behold the waters of life.
Behold the
Water
waters
of life.
All right. Blessed deities, those of the realms below, those who walk this realm alongside us, and those of the realm above, we thank you for standing with us by our fire this night. Gods and goddesses, we thank you.
Gods and
Gods
goddesses.
and goddesses, we thank you.
Thank you. Nature spirits, worldly spirits, spirits of place, we thank you for your presence among us this night. We continue to honor you always as we walk with you and share this world in harmony. Ancestors, not ancestors, worldly spirits, we thank you.
Worldly
Worldly
spirit.
spirits, we thank you.
Mike?
Ah, yes. Mighty ancestors, we thank you for your presence in this rite and for your blessings and your wisdoms. Mighty ancestors, we thank you.
Mighty
Mighty
ancestors.
Ancestors, we thank you.
And Sarah, if you would thank the spirits of inspiration for us.
Spirits of inspiration, you have guided our tongues and filled our hearts with joy and gladness. Spirits, oh spirits of inspiration, we thank you.
Spirits of inspiration.
We thank
you.
Blessed Earth Mother, you who bore us, you who sustain us, you to whom we all return one day. We thank you for uniting us despite our disparate distances, for giving us firm ground to be upon. Blessed Earth Mother, we thank you.
Blessed Earth
Blessed
Mother,
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Thank you.
This rite is ended. Hail.
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 All right, so special thanks to Mike Kahn, who joined us for his first Druid Mooncast.
Yay!
His first time out. This has actually been probably one of the most smoothest Druid Mooncasts, so I'm blaming him for that. It's a joke. Well, a joke. So thank you, Mike, for helping us out tonight.
No problem.
Thanks again to Reverend Sarah Blackwelder for offering her expertise and skills once again.
And time.
Thank you.
Time. I know you get going. You gotta get the good seat. But really quickly here before we wrap up, this is the last one for the year. Obviously, as I said at the beginning, next year we'll be doing a little bit different. We're going to be adapting some of the full moon liturgies that I did for my book, Suna's Journey. So the Druid Mooncast next year will be each one step in a sort of larger, like full year meta ritual sort of thing that will have special workings and stuff, and I'll be trying to get some videos up in the coming months before certain Druid Mooncasts so that people can do working stuff, prep and all beforehand for the specific months where there's going to need to be prep and all. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes next year, and yeah. Coming year, I'm hopefully going to be getting up some drumming MP3s. I know probably in the next week or so we're going to be going out to Columbus, and I have a play date with Reverend Michael Dangler to bang a drum in his basement. And so hopefully we'll be getting some drumming MP3s and stuff like that, and like maybe some guided meditation stuff from I think like the Cranes and some other people up onto the YouTube. For more content and availability and all that jazz.
I'm going to be doing a webinar.
Yes.
Essentially just a online version of the How to Create Effective Rituals workshop. I've done it at a few festivals now. Some people had asked me a while ago if I could do it, online because not everybody can get to festivals. So it's a good workshop for people who are beginning to write their own rituals. So I'll be putting that out live so people can participate and ask questions, and then we'll also archive that for the page. That'll probably be in January as well.
Okay. Yeah. Once we pin down a date for that, we'll obviously be announcing that, and no doubt it'll be in this format where it'll be the Hangouts Live, and obviously we'll probably have like the Q&A app going so that people can interact and ask questions and all that fun stuff. So yeah, hopefully we'll be getting some more stuff out other than just us two and some awesome friends sitting around setting invocations and stuff. So thanks again to Sarah and Mike. I know Sarah needs to get going, and I'm sure Mike wants to spend some time with his family. And again, thanks to Nathan for jumping in there with a boast and all. Always helpful when the audience interacts, and when we actually have the ability to have some real good interaction going on. So unless Mike or Sarah have anything that they want to say, that should be it.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Emerald. Thank you, Mike. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you, Nick. Seriously though, for keeping this going. I appreciate that. So.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and I'm going to say thanks also because I'm a solitary, and it's hard to get group stuff together in my area. Hopefully that'll change in the future, but this is great, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly. And thanks again, Mike, for stepping up when I asked. So
No problem.
appreciated.
And may the force be with you all.
Yes.
And with you.
You're right. It should be. Hopefully that falls under fair use.
I think that's
So,
right.
on that note, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you in 2016.
Night.